Hello viewers, welcome to UN College Digital Class. In today's class, I am going to discuss about deletion in B tree in design and analysis of algorithm class. In the previous class of the already I have discussed what is the meaning of B tree and how B tree is different from other tree like BST and AVL. Also we have discussed about searching and insertion in B tree. Okay. In this class, we will discuss how deletion process is implemented in B tree and it is little bit complicated in comparison to other operation on B tree. Let's start. Now I am going to discuss about deletion process. Deletion from a B tree is more complicated than insertion because we can delete a key from any node, not just a leaf. Okay. Actually, when we are performing deletion operation on other binary tree like BST or AVL, at that time we are just deleting a particular node, but here we are deleting a key. This is the main difference, and for that reason it is complicated. When we delete a key from an internal node, we will have to rearrange the node's children, which is very interesting and also little bit difficult process. We must ensure that a node does not get too small during deletion. We know that the root is allowed to have fewer than the minimum number, that is t minus 1 of keys, but it is not allowed in case of other node. Okay. The deletion procedure deletes the key k from the subtree rooted at x. This procedure guarantees that whenever it calls itself recursively on a node x, the number of keys in x is at least the minimum degree t. Deletion has two parts. At first, we have to find the element, obviously, which element we want to delete. First of all, we need to locate that element. Okay, this is the first step. That strategy is like the querying. Now for deletion, we have to take care of some rules. Okay, the rules are one node must have at least m by 2 elements. So if we delete one element and it has less than m minus 1 elements remaining, then it will adjust itself. It means that we need to take care of this factor. Okay, if the entire node is deleted, then its children will be merged, and if their size is same as m, then split them into two parts and again the median value will go up. It is performed in a recursive manner and it is very interesting also. Here I have represented a small diagram, small structure of B tree to show you how the deletion operation is performed. Here you can see that the root node consists of two values 38, 58. At the left side, the child contains 17. At the middle one, the node contains 48. And at the right side, the node is containing 81. Okay. And 17 is the parent. And here the children, the first leftmost child is containing 10. Then at the right side, it is containing 23 and 33. Then at the middle one, in which the 48 is the parent, at that time the left child is containing 45 and the right child is containing 47 and 49. Then here at the right child which is containing 81, the left is containing 88, 79 and the left is containing 66 and 79 and the right is containing 98. Okay, this is the structure of B tree. Suppose here we want to delete 46. First step, we need to locate where is 46 is present. Here the 46 value is present. Now there are two children, one is 45 and another one is 47 and 49. Then they will be merged and it will be 45, 47, 49. Now 47 will be go off. Here I have presented that one. Here you can see that when we have deleted at that time, when we have deleted 46, what happens? Here 47 goes off. How? because we have merged the 3 children 45, 47, 49 and 47 will go off in this way. Okay, in this way the tree is rearranged. This is the first example of deletion, but one by one rule I will explain with example. Okay, now we will discuss some cases. Okay, if the first case is if the key is already in a leaf node and removing it does not cause that leaf node to have too few keys, then simply remove the key to be deleted. Key k is in node x and x is a leaf, simply delete k from x. Now I am explaining the first case of deletion. Okay, in order to delete a particular key in B tree, we need to take care of some rules. The first rule is, if we want to delete the key value which is present or which is available in a node and the node is a leaf, okay, and if we will delete that one, then it is not violating the minimum number of keys must present in a node, it is not violating that rule, then simply we will delete it. Okay, it is very simple one. But if the node is a internal node which is containing the key which we want to delete, at that time we have to again take care of some rules. Now I am explaining all those. Okay, here you can see that the initial tree is 16, the root, and the left child is containing 3, 7, 13, then the right child is containing 20, 23, then at the left side it is containing 1, 2, then at the middle it is containing 4, 5, 6. This node is present in between the range of 3 to 7. Okay. Then in between the range of 7 to 13, the node is containing 10, 11, 12. And at the right side of 13, the node is containing 14 and 15 key values. Okay. Similarly, at the right side, the left node is containing 17, 18, 19 which is less than 20. Then in between the range of 20 and 23, the node is containing 21 and 22. And at the right side, it means that the keys which are greater than 23 are present here, 24 and 26. Suppose here we want to delete 6. Okay. Already I have discussed about case 1. If you want to delete a key which is present in the node which is a leaf and it is not violating the rule of B tree, then simply delete it. Okay. Here if we will delete 6, then the tree will be looked like this. Here you can see that only instead of 4, 5, 6 at the previous case, here the node is containing 4, 5 and here the any rule of the tree is not violated. So it is very simple one. Now we will discuss about case 2. If key k is in a node x and x is an internal node, okay, there are 3 cases to consider. What are those? One by one we will discuss. The first case, case 2a, if the child y that precedes k in node x has at least t keys, it means more than the minimum, then find the predecessor key, that is k dash, in the subtree rooted at y. Recursively delete k dash and replace k with k dash in x. Actually it is difficult to understand the rule. Let me first give the example, then again I will explain. Okay. Suppose, and here also let me discuss about case 2. Symmetrically, if the child z that follows k in node x has at least t keys, find the successor k dash and delete and replace as before. Note that finding k dash and deleting it can be performed in a single downward pass. Okay. If the node is internal, then we have to take care of all these cases. Here, let the tree is this one. Okay, already we have discussed about this tree previously, and here also I am using the same tree. 16 is at the root, then at the left side 3, 7, 13, then at the right side 20, 23. In between the rays of 3, 7, 4, 5 is present, less than 3, 1, 2 is present. in between the range of 7 to 13, 10, 11, 12 are present, and the keys which are greater than 13 are present at 14 and 15. Okay. Similarly, the keys which are less than 20 are present here. Those are 17, 18, 19. The keys which are in the range of 20 to 23, those are 21, 22 here. And the keys which are greater than 23 are 24 and 26. Suppose here we want to delete 13. Okay. Because I want to show you the example, the different cases which we need to consider at the time of deleting a key which is in internal node. At that time it is very much essential to consider so many cases. Okay. Suppose here we will delete 13, then what happens? When we will delete 13, the node will contain only 3 and 7. Here again I want to show you the previous one. Here the previous one, you can see that the 3, 7 will only present, and if we will delete 13, then what happened? The node which are in between the 7 and 13 and the node which is after 13, it means that the keys 10, 11, 12, 14, 15 will be merged. Okay. And as it is not allowed to store all the keys here, so the mid value, that is 12, will go off. Here you can see it that when we will delete 13, all the values like 10, 11, 12, 14, 15 will be merged because all are greater than 7. And as one node cannot contain all the keys, okay, as it is violating the maximum number of keys of B tree rule, for that reason 12 will go up, and now the tree will look like this. Okay, here you can see that the range 7 to 12 will contain the keys 10 and 11, and 14 and 15 will be placed as the right side keys of 12. Okay. Now we will discuss about the next rule, that is otherwise if both y and z, here otherwise represents about the first rule. Okay. If both y and z have only t minus 1, that is minimum number of keys, then we will merge k and all of z into y, so that both k and the pointer to z are removed from x. Actually, this is also a complicated rule to understand. First, let me give the example so that you will understand it. Okay. Here here the tree is 16, then 3, 7, 12 as the left side child key, and the right child node is containing 20 and 23, and this way. Okay. Suppose here I want to delete 7. When we will delete 7, then what will happen? What is the subsequent or what is the repercussion of deleting 7? That is, all the node, that is 4, 5, 10, 11 will be merged, as all those are range in between 3 to 12, and for that reason now the tree will be looked like this. Now 16 is present here, 3, 12, 20, 23, then 1, 2, then 4, 5, 10, 11, then 14, 15. In this way the tree will be looked like this. Now we will discuss about the last condition, last case, that is if key k is not present in an internal node x, determine the root of the appropriate subtree that must contain x. Actually, till now we have discussed all the different cases. If the key is present at the leaf node, if the key is present in an internal node. Now I am going to discuss if the key is not present in an internal node. If the root has only t minus 1 keys, execute either of the following two cases to ensure that we descend to a node containing at least t keys. Finally, recurs to the appropriate child of y. That is, the first case we will consider. Actually, here I am going to discuss about the case when the key is not present in a leaf, or the key is not present in an internal node. At that time, two cases we will consider. If the root has only t minus 1 keys but has a sibling with t keys, give the root an extra key by moving a key from x to the root. Moving a key from x to the root immediately left a right sibling up into x and moving the appropriate child from sibling to x. Okay. Here you can see that let the tree is looking like this: 3, 12, 16, 20, 23. Actually here I have used another structure of B tree so that I can explain particularly this case. Okay. 3, 12, 16, 20, 23, and the left side, which is the keys which are less than 3, 1, 2 is present here. The range of keys 3 to 12, 5, 10, 11 are present here. The range 12 to 16, 14, 15 are present here. The range 16 to 20, the 17, 18, 19 are present here. The range 20 to 23, 21, 22 are present here. And the keys which are greater than 23, those are 24, 26 are present here. Okay. And suppose we want to delete here 2. Suppose we want to delete 2. At that time, what will happen? The tree will be looked like this. Why? Because when we will delete 2, what happens? The key will contain, the node will contain only one value, that is 1, and which is violating the B tree rule. And for that reason, what we will do? We will just take 3, we will just use 3 and we will place 3 here in place of 2 and we will place 5 in place of 3. Here you can see that the root containing 5, 12, 16, 20, 23, the 5 is placed in place of 3, 3 is placed here and 2 is deleted. Now the tree is looking like this. I hope you have got some basic idea about particularly this case. Actually here, if we will delete 2 and we will not change the structure, 3 will be as usual here, then it is violating the B tree rule, as one node is containing less than t minus 1 keys. And to maintain that B tree rule, we have to rearrange all the keys here. Now we will discuss about the second case, or the second scenario which may happen, which may occur at the time of deletion. If the root and all of its siblings have t minus 1 keys, merge the root with one sibling. This involves moving a key down from x into the new merged node to become the median key for that node. Okay. Here I have used again another example to explain this one. Here you can see that the root is containing 16, then the left child containing 3, 12 and the right 20, 23, then 1, 2 at the left side, then 3 to 12 range 4, 5, 10, 11 are containing, then the greater than keys which are greater than 12, 14, 15 are present here, then the keys which are less than 20, 17, 18, 19 are placed here, then the range of keys in between 20 to 23, those are 21, 22 are present here, then the keys which are having greater value than 23 are present here in this way. Okay. Now suppose I want to delete 4. When we will delete 4, what happens? Exactly, the total structure will be changed. Okay. The root will be merged. Here you can see that when we will delete 4, the 3 to 4, 3 to 12 range will contain 5, 10, 11 and 4 will be deleted. But as per the rule, here we are merging the root and now the root is 3, 12, 16, 20, 23 and the tree will be look like this. The final tree will be look like this. In this class, we have discussed about deletion operation on B tree. Actually, in order to perform deletion operation on B tree, we have to consider or we have to take care of number of rules. Okay, as B tree is based on number of rules, and for that reason when we are deleting a key from a node, at that time we have to ensure that the B tree properties are not violated, and for that reason number of cases, number of conditions are implemented here, and it is little bit complicated in comparison to the other operation. And in the coming class I am going to discuss about more concept on graph, which is also very much interesting, and I hope that you have got some basic clear concept on B tree deletion, but still if you have any doubt then please write to me in the comment box so that I can clear your doubt. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great time.